Things can get downright nasty if you win here at Moody Coliseum. Just ask Billy Tubbs. His TCU Horned Frogs won. He gets hit with a penny as he leaves the court on Monday night. Tonight, Eric Coley hopes to throw one into the face of SMU next on TCI. Welcome back to a sold-out Moody Coliseum on the campus of Southern Methodist University as the WAC regular season comes to a close. Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Ziegenhorn. Alongside me, Brian Riley, former player at the University of Tulsa. A big game. The Hurricane try and win the WAC championship outright. SMU fighting for maybe an NCAA tournament spot.
Well, both these teams certainly are starting to feel the championship fever. In big games like this, Zig, look to your seniors. Both these teams have great senior leadership.
Eric Coley and Stephen Woods in their last meeting almost a month ago. A pretty even showdown between these guys, but SMU looks to Stephen Woods from the outside. He's the guy that's taken more three-pointers and hit more threes than anybody in school history.
Well, Woods has really had a kind of an inconsistent year for him. He's looked really good at times. Other times he's struggled a little bit. He'd love to break out here tonight on senior day. On the other side, Tulsa, Eric Coley's kind of the guy for us. We know what he can do. It's time for him now to elevate his game, try to elevate the energy of this basketball team, get them ready to go for the postseason.
And Coley has done that. He's also nearing on the mark of career steals leader in University of Tulsa history, currently tied with Steve Harris, also the WAC steals leader. Coley passed that mark earlier in the season. You see him chest bumping Brandon Kurtz. He's going to look down low to Kurtz quite a bit too tonight.
Well, and something really important for us to know, Brandon Kurtz has had great games on the road. Tulsa's been able to go inside and establish their low post game early on the road. This guy's been getting it done away from the Reynolds Center. He's going to have to do that again tonight.
SMU hopes to look to Gerald Sasser as well to help lead them. It's Woods and Sasser, Kurtz and Coley. The WAC season comes to a close tonight. It's going to be wild here at Moody Coliseum. Stay tuned next on TCI.
Gets 20-some like he did last year in Tulsa, it's going to be a very tough game. So I think the key is to contain their point guard, Stephen Woods.
And sometimes he'll explode on you after he hasn't played so well in a ball game. Kurtz will jump at center against Floyd, and we're ready to play basketball. A sold-out house here at SMU at Moody Coliseum, and the tap controlled by SMU. Out front with the basketball is Willie Davis. Davis angles to the right. Now bounces a pass out front into the hands of Stephen Woods, guarded by Tony Hurd. Deep right side, getting it to Anderson. Out front to Floyd, top of the key. Floyd looks left. Now waits, hold on to it. Now to the right block. They go to Sasser. Turn, shoots a 12-footer. It's way short. Rebound, Kurtz for Tulsa. And TU will come the other way. Hurricane first possession.
And Sasser immediately took Marcus Hill inside and posted him up.
Left side, Marcus Hill with the basketball. Hill to the mid-post area to Kurtz, who threw it away, looking for Coley inside, and that's a turnover on TU.
Both teams may be just a little tight, Bruce, because there's a lot on the line.
And you can hear or feel the electricity, can't you, JV?
Yes, you can.
Into the forecourt comes Stephen Woods, guarded by Tony Hurd. No score in the game. We've played about 50 seconds. Now the ball knocked away and out of bounds, and it'll be SMU ball. Tony Hurd knocked it away, and then there was a scramble for the ball, and it went out of bounds, and Coach Self not pleased with that call on the far side. I didn't have a good angle at it, JV.
No, I didn't either. I'm looking right into the back of this third official that stands in front of us.
Left side, Woods drives, fades away, shoots a 12-foot air ball, but the rebound, Sasser layup, he misses it. Rebound loose on the floor, and it's finally grabbed in the right corner by Willie Davis. To the right side to Floyd, a three-pointer is in and out, no good, and Harrington leaps up and grabs the rebound for the Hurricane. Long pass ahead on the left to Hill. Hill backs it up with the dribble on the left wing. Man-to-man defense by SMU, and both teams really getting after it right now. Harrington drives and finds Kurtz top of the key. Drives left, deep left side, now to Hill. Hill drives left baseline, running 10-footer, good. and Marcus Hill gets the first basket. It comes about a minute and a half into the game, and the Hurricane is ahead 2-0.
And you like to get that first basket and kind of ease the tension a little.
Left corner, Sasser. Down low on the left block to Floyd. Turning, fadeaway 15-footer, no good. On the offside, the rebound, Harrington, and a foul over the top on Anthony Anderson of SMU. It'll be his first and the first team foul on TU.
That's good box out on part of TU defense, Bruce, and that's very important that they continue to do it. You get that good offside box, and you'll get a foul.
So the first foul of the game goes to SMU, and the Hurricane will have the ball, leading 2-0. 18:20 on the clock, first half. SMU switches into a zone, JV.
Well, they did that a lot against TCU, a 1-3-1 zone, and they'll play it quite a bit.
Left corner, Hill, three-pointer, off the side of the rim, no good. And the rebound, Damon Hancock, who had just checked in, replacing Anderson, who fouled. SMU with the ball. They get into the left block to Davis. Into the left corner to Hancock. Hancock drives center, pulls up, waits, and finds Woods. Left side, three-pointer, air ball. Rebound going out of bounds, and Sasser tried to save it, but his foot was on the line when he leaped in the air. And when he released the pass, or when he touched the ball, that was out of bounds, TU ball.
You know, Coach Self up yelling a lot of encouragement to his players, and I know exactly what he's wanting them to do. He wants them to make, hey, SMU's not playing very well, and we need to get some points on the board during that period.
Yeah, a couple of air balls already. High post Kurtz. Now he'll drive center all the way in. Misses the layup. And the rebound, Woods. Here comes Woods for SMU. He drives left. He's sealed off. Up to the top of the key to Davis. Three-pointer in and out, no good. Rebound, Sasser, right block. Turns, shoots, gets fouled. Misses the five-footer, but he got fouled.
Something that I really didn't expect. You're getting a lot of shots around the 19-foot mark from their big men, from Floyd and from Davis. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, Bruce.
No. And Gerald Sasser goes to the free throw line to shoot two. Sasser, the brilliant 6'6", 200-pound junior, shoots and hits. SMU on the board. It's 2-1. The number 7 all-time leading scorer at SMU, Gerald Sasser. Number 7 in rebounds, number 4 in steals all time. Second free throw, good. It'll be TU ball, tied at 2. 17:20 remaining here in the first half. High post, Kurtz. Kurtz fakes left, now trying to pass inside. It's tipped and stolen by Davis. Here comes Davis down court on the right side. Davis holds up and gets it out front to Woods. Woods penetrates into the lane, pulls up, 14-footer, way short, and the rebound, Coley. Here comes TU. Coley driving on the right. He drives and dumps it off inside. Layup is good by Hurd. Tony Hurd for Tulsa off the great break by Coley, JV.
I tell you, that's great transition basketball, and Eric Coley knew that the offside was coming in with Hurd. We had another player, I think it's Marcus Hill over there.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is playoff-style atmosphere, isn't it?
It's NCAA.
Right side, Hancock with the ball. Bounce pass from the mid-post to Floyd. Awkward, off-balance, 12-footers, way too strong, no good. And the rebound, Coley. Here comes TU. Right side, Hurd. Hurd angling with the dribble, goes to the right baseline, and then he was called for carrying the ball, I believe. Third turnover on TU, and Tony can't believe the call.
The look on Tony's, the expression on his face, it's a big grin like, hey, are you sure of that?
And so, on the turnover, SMU will get the ball. Tulsa leading 4-2 here with 16.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Right side, Woods. Man-to-man defense by Tulsa, as always. Passes top of the key to Hancock. Harrington on him. Hancock drives to the left hand, goes all the way down to the baseline. Off-balance, 5-footer, rolls around and in. Damon Hancock for SMU. And now it's a 4-4 game. Left side, Harrington. Harrington back to the right, now to Hurd. Hurd to the mid-post right side, into the hands of Kurtz. Kurtz dumps it back out front, top of the key to Coley. He drives, gets it inside to Kurtz. Kurtz gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 as he drove to the right of the basket and had a pretty good angle, and he got bumped by John Fornash.
And TU had great movement of the basketball that time against the 1-3-1 zone defense, and you really have to do that. You know, many times you think you have to beat the zone from outside. All of it always comes from the inside, and TU is doing an excellent job of attacking it in the paint.
Brandon Kurtz to the line to shoot a pair. Folks, of course, will never forget last year's shot right to our left, JV, when he went the length of the court and made a shot with about, 1.4 seconds left to win the game for TU, 78-77 here. Free throw rattles in and out.
I thought about that when he missed the layup a few minutes ago.
Yeah. Me
He
too.
got the hard one last year, missed that easy one early on this year.
One more free throw for Brandon Kurtz. Shot is on the way, bouncing on the rim against the backboard, drops down through for Brandon, and we have a timeout. The score, the University of Tulsa 5, SMU 4. We'll take a break on the University of Tulsa Radio Network. At Moody Coliseum in Dallas, Texas, what an atmosphere here as the Hurricane ahead 5-4, and Tony Hurd of the Golden Hurricane knew that this would be a raucous time down here in Dallas tonight.
We know they're going to come at us, and we know it's a big game for us and for them. So we're just going to come out with the same intention to play hard, try to come out there with a victory, because it's going to be pretty hostile down there considering that they just lost. And then we got Tulsa coming into town, so their fans are going to be hyped up. The team is going to be hyped up. It's going to be a really exciting game.
And so far it has been nothing less than exciting. The intensity has been outstanding, JV.
It really has, Bruce. And TU now coming from the timeouts, getting into a little trapping situation that's been good to them in the past.
Left side deep, Davis with the basketball for the Hurricane. Out front between the rings to Woods. Woods angling right now, throws it out on top to Hancock. Hancock drives right around a pick, angling to the right now, holds up, and a whistle and a traveling violation on SMU. And University of Tulsa will get the ball back.
Really surprises me that they're not working any harder, talking about SMU, to get the ball into Sasser on the low post. He's got Marcus in there, and he's probably a little quicker than Marcus, but team defense is preventing it so far.
Right side, Harrington with the ball for TU. Now swings it to the left side to Hurd. Into the left corner to Coley. Coley, cross-court skip pass right side to Harrington, who had to leap high to get to it. Now to the right block to Kurtz. Turn, shoots, 10-footer, good. Brandon Kurtz turning center and hitting a 10-footer. And the Hurricane is ahead now 7-4.
And again, that's that great ball movement, taking it inside against the 1-3-1. That'll get them out of it in a hurry if they continue to do it.
Right side, Damon Hancock with the basketball. 14:45 remaining first half of play. Now deep right side to Woods, out front to Davis. Davis angling right now, pulls up, has it poked away, gets it back. Now drives inside, a shovel shot, 5-footer's no good. And the rebound loose, and it's finally grabbed by SMU's Coronash. Outside right now into the hands of Davis. Davis angles left around to pick to the top of the key, throws left side to Hancock. Hancock throws a pass into the left corner to Sasser. Sasser penetrates on him, now pulls back, a three-pointer, far side of the rim, no good, and the rebound grabbed by Kurtz. Outlet pass to Hurd, here comes Tulsa. Hurd on the left side to the top of the key to Hill. Hill will penetrate, has it poked away and loose. Hill gets it back, now has it stolen on a good play by Hancock. Hancock will race up court for SMU. Left side to Davis. Davis penetrates into the lane and is awkward, off balance, hook shot no good from 10. Rebound ping-pongs around off several hands and goes out of bounds off of Sasser. TU ball.
You know, again, Marcus Hill doing a great job on Sasser. Sasser's hungry, Bruce. He really forced one the last possession down here. You like to see a good player start doing that because he will force the others to stand and watch him.
And Sasser's coming off a 6-point performance against TCU. Here's a steal quickly by Quentin Ross. Down court, layup, missed it. Rebound Harrington. Outlet pass now to Hurd, and here comes Tulsa on the run. Right corner to Coley. Open three on the way. Back rim no good. Rebound David Shelton for TU. Shelton had it stolen away by Davis. Davis on the right side for SMU. Drives and has his layup up and good. Davis with a little shovel shot, and he threw it from his knees just about. And it went up and in. And Eric Coley tried to swat it and couldn't quite get to it. It's 7-6 Tulsa, 13:24 on the clock.
That was about 30 seconds of extremely fast action here. Good recovery by both teams on defense and some pretty tough shooting when you get inside and can't get them down.
University of Tulsa will have possession of the basketball. It has been a frenetic pace so far just with the intensity. It hasn't been an up and down game. And in fact, TU's coaches wanted to make this maybe a game where Tulsa pushes the ball some.
And SMU really pushing their 1-3-1 zone out almost to half court.
Here's a pass inside to Shelton. Spin move, missed the left-hand layup. Foul on Coley over the top. On the rebound as Davis is coming down with it. Eric hit him with the chest. First foul on Eric Coley. Team foul number 2 on the Hurricane.
Both teams, again, are just not clicking yet. It seems like that, you know, they're trying as hard as they can, but there's no smoothness involved yet.
No. Harrington, Shelton, Coley, Kurtz, and Hurd in the game right now for TU. Here's SMU, right side Hancock. Hancock spinning, foul line extended. Gets it deep right side to Davis. Davis Now into the hands of Ross. Ross, a bounce pass to Sasser between the rings. Sasser drives right, now throws it in the right corner to Hancock. Hancock will dribble it to the wing. Now he spins, has it poked away and stolen by Coley. And a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Eric Coley. If so, it's his second. It is Eric's second foul, third team foul on TU. Eric will have to sit down, and Marcus Hill will check in for TU.
That's a tough foul. It looked like he may have swept the ball out of the guy's hands. You can't tell from this far away, but it happened right in front of Bill Self, and he is very much unhappy with it.
Well, not only that, they're giving Hancock 2 free throws as well. And there was a question as to whether the guy was going up to shoot, as far as I'm concerned.
No, not much question, Bruce. I didn't think he was.
There's the free throw, and it's short off the rim, no good by Damon Hancock. Now Hill checks in, and Coley sits down for the Hurricane. Tulsa leads 7-6, 12:34 left in the first half, and a half that has seen both teams be tight offensively, but awfully good defensively.
That's true. I never thought it would be this low scoring at almost the midway point of the first half.
Second free throw good by Hancock. He hits 1 of 2, has 3 points. We're tied at 7. Now some full court pressure to be put on by SMU. In the backcourt, Harrington. Harrington will dribble it up court on the right side. Backs it off with the dribble. Now throws left side to Hurd. Hurd to the top of the key to Kurtz. Kurtz right side to Hill. Hill shovels a pass top of the key to Hurd. Fires a 3. Back rim no good. Battle for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. No signal yet from the officials. It's TU ball. Boy, the officials 2 or 3 times in this game already have looked at each other with wonderment on their faces.
Yeah, they really have, Bruce. And SMU went back into a man defense. Kind of strange. You hold someone to 7 points. In 8 minutes, you wouldn't want to change your defense. I wouldn't.
Down low on the right block, they get it to Kurtz. Kurtz with a spin move inside, had the ball poked away and stolen by Ross. Ahead to Davis. Davis with a spin move inside, layup good. Davis has 4, and it's 9-7 SMU. 12 minutes remaining first half of play. Right side, Hurd. Hurd with the basketball. Angling to the right, now spins, gets it to the top of the key to Kurtz. Deep left side to Hill, fires a 3 and hits. Marcus Hill with a 3-pointer. He has 5, and TU takes the lead 10-9. That's a big shot for Marcus and the Hurricane.
That was a big shot, and Bruce, they went right back to the 1-3-1 zone. Hard to understand maybe what his defensive philosophy is unless he gambles by changing it for one possession. He did that. If that's his motive, he did a good job of it.
Out front, left side, Damon Hancock. Hancock throws top of the key to Ross. Ross angling right now, throws a pass. Foul line extended right to Davis. Davis holds up at the right elbow. Out front to Ross, left side to Hancock. Hancock shifts left, drives right, now penetrates to the top of the key. Left side deep to Ross. Out on top to Davis, top of the key. Davis spins inside against Shelton. Turns, shoots a 12-footer, and it's off the left side of the rim, and the rebound grabbed by Kurtz. Kurtz gets it ahead now to Hurd. It's the third rebound for big Brandon Kurtz of the Hurricane. 10-9, TU leading. 10:50 remaining first half, in a raucous atmosphere here at Moody Coliseum. Top of the key, Kurtz. Right side, Harrington. Now out front to Hurd. Hurd down low inside to Shelton. Pulls his way, turns, shoots, and a foul is going to be called on SMU. Well, Shelton got double teamed, and there isn't any question that SMU has scouted Tulsa well and knows what the Hurricane will do, because every time Shelton has made that spin move, there's been a double team.
But they've done an excellent job of getting the ball down there to him from their high-low set. And Shelton is able, with his big body, to get in front of the down man on the zone and really get good position, Bruce. And, you know, regardless of what happens, if he can handle the ball, you have to take it to him.
Personal foul is called on Foreignash. That is his first. Shelton to the free throw line to shoot 2. First shot on the way, good. So Shelton on the board for the Hurricane. Had 8 points and 2 rebounds in the earlier game against SMU. Swanson checks in along with McDaniel for Tulsa, and Harrington and Kurtz sit down.
And the crowd always gets into it when Swanson comes in, because you never know what he's going to do. He brings that lightning quickness with him.
Here's Shelton at the line. He shoots and hits. So David Shelton hits a pair, and we have a timeout. Score, University of Tulsa 12, SMU 9. This is TU basketball. Bruce Howard along with J.B. Haney back with you here at SMU. We are in Dallas, Texas, where tonight the Hurricane looking for an outright WAC championship, and they lead it 12-9 with 10:39 remaining here in the first half. TU shooting at 44% from the field. SMU, JV, 3 of 17 for 17%.
Well, I would never have thought a total of 21 points in 9.5 minutes of play. That's very unusual.
Yeah, less than a point a minute, it seems. Left side, Sasser. Sasser out front now to Floyd. Now deep left side to Ross. Ross, left wing down low on the block or to the baseline area as they pass it into Sasser and a whistle. 3-second violation on SMU. And it may be the fourth time this year that we've seen that call. I mean, it just doesn't happen very often.
You really don't see it happen very often. And once again, Bruce, great defense by the University of Tulsa, but they just need to get some points on the board. You know you're not going to hold them to this number of points over the next 10 minutes.
Only third turnover on SMU. Tulsa has 7. Out front, left side, Dante Swanson. Swanson backs it up with the dribble. Now foul line extended left to Hill, a three-pointer. Back iron no good. And the rebound secured by SMU. Coming down with it, Stephen Woods. Woods on the right side on the dribble. Pulls up top of the key. Hurd all over him. Woods pivots and finds Ross out front. Left wing deep to Sasser. Sasser between the legs dribble. Now drives inside. Header shot blocked by Hill, but a foul on Hill. Swanson was over there as well, looking to contest. But I think Marcus Hill will get the foul.
And they really did an excellent job of clearing the left-hand side of the court for Sasser then. And there was just no weak side help because they cleared it so far. They couldn't get down there. Great move by Gerald Sasser. He's a good player, Bruce.
Oh, he sure is. And now Tulsa has 2 players with 2 fouls with 9:45 remaining first half. Sasser's first free throw is good. Gerald Sasser with 3 points on 3 free throws. And it's 12-10 TU, 9:45 left first half. And now Floyd checking in, Fornash coming out. Harrington checking in, Hill coming out. Second free throw missed, no good. Rebound Swanson. Swanson will dribble up court for TU on the left side. Now dribbles out between the rings, penetrates and backs it off. To the top of the key to Hurd, fires a 3 and hits. Tony Hurd, top of the key 3. Hurd has 5. Hurricane ahead 15-10. Driving inside, Sasser, 10-foot runner, good, center lane. Sasser has 5. Now it's starting to heat up a little bit. It's 15-12.
And this is kind of what you expected offensively.
Left side, Harrington. Harrington faking a shot. Now right side to Hurd. Fires another 3. Hits again. Tony Hurd. 8 first half points to lead Tulsa, 18-12 TU. Right side, Sasser. Outside to the left wing now, Davis. Davis penetrates to the free throw line, backs it up top of the key with a dribble. Left side to Ross. Ross looks inside, now gets it mid-post left side to Sasser. To the right wing now to Davis on a cross pass. Davis will penetrate in the lane. He puts up a shovel shot, layup, and hits. All sorts of contact inside. Tulsa tried to draw a foul, and both McDaniel and Harrington went to the deck. No call, a lot of contact, and a basket by Davis. He has 6. It's 18-14 Tulsa. Harrington out front against a 1-3-1 zone. Harrington looking center, now waiting, and he finds Hurd out front between the rings. Hurd angles to the left, backs it off with the dribble, now almost in a trap situation, passes inside to Shelton. Shelton tried to pass it to McDaniel through his hands, and it's grabbed by Ross. He has it poked away, and it's stolen by Hurd. Left side, Shelton fires a 3 and hits. David Shelton, left wing. Tulsa on a scramble play gets a 3. It's 21-14 Hurricane.
And that's great defense in the transition, Bruce. Staying after the ball, keeping it alive.
Out front, Davis with the ball. Davis drives right, spins left, and he traveled with it, I believe, or there's a foul. No, they called a foul on Shelton. Oh, my. Shelton was in there digging away at the ball, but Davis took an extra step, and Coach Self can't believe there wasn't a travel on that, but it is a call against David Shelton. Be his first foul and the 4th team foul on TU.
You know, at the end of your dribble, it seems like anymore you can take about 3 steps, but if you stutter a little bit before you put the ball on the floor, they get you for traveling.
And right there, a call goes against TU. And there have been a few 50-50 calls already in this one. TU leads by a score of 21-14 with 7:50 left in the first half. TU basketball brought to you by Dodge. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you. SMU will take the ball out of bounds after that foul by David Shelton moments ago. And the Ponies get the ball into the right corner to Woods. Woods fadeaway 18-footer, good. Boy, there's a guy that can just shoot it from anywhere. And with a guy hanging on him, that was great defense, JV. He made the shot anyway.
Well, that's why he scares me so, Bruce, because he can take the most unorthodox shot and make it.
Here's Harrington driving inside, misses the shot, but the rebound Coley. Coley into the right corner to Harrington, top of the key to Swanson. Swanson penetrates, backs it off with the dribble. Right side now to Harrington. Harrington bounce pass top of the key to Kurtz. Throws left side, Swanson. Swanson drives and finds Harrington top of the circle. Now to the mid post to Kurtz, turning, shooting, 10-footer, way too strong, gets his own rebound. Jump hook, good from 5 feet out. Kurtz with a little extra effort. The first shot was way too strong, but he was able to get the rebound, and he has 5 points. It's 23-16 TU. Left side, Hancock with the ball for SMU. 7 minutes remaining first half of play. Right side to Woods. Woods guarded by Swanson. He fakes, now drives, pulls up, fades away, 14-footer, good. Second straight time that Stephen Woods has been defended strongly by Dante Swanson, and he got the shot to go anyway. 23-18 TU.
And you got your quickest guy on him, and he still is able to score, and the defense was good. It wasn't bad defense.
Right elbow, Kurtz. Left side deep to Harrington. Wide open three. Too strong, no good. Back rim. Rebound snagged by Davis. Down court comes Willie Davis. Davis drives center, dumps it into the right corner to Sasser. Sasser fakes and finds Woods, top of the key three, in and out, no good. And the rebound, Coley. Woods was too wide open, I think. Now here's Coley, sifting down court, goes all the way in and misses a shovel shot layup from 5 feet out. It was an air ball. And the rebound, Davis. Ahead now, Sasser. Sasser penetrates, pulls up, 7-footer, back rim, no good, and a whistle on the rebound. They're going to call Shelton on a rebound foul, and for David, that'll be his second. Tulsa getting in some foul trouble. Hill, Shelton, and Coley each with 2. 6:05 left first half. It's 23-18 Hurricane.
I really like the transition game going, Bruce, because if they keep it going, they're not able to set up that zone where you have to spend so much time half-court offense, but go ahead and get the easy ones.
Inbounds pass, right corner. Hancock launches a three off the far side of the rim, no good, and the rebound snagged by Hill. Hill down court on the right side. Backs it up with the dribble, throws top of the key to Coley. High post to Kurtz. Kurtz backs in and whistle. The foul is going to be called on Mike Nemi, a big center who checked in just a little while ago. And the man that's hot right now is Mike DeMent. He's steaming at one of the officials.
Well, Cornash and Kurtz were really getting it on in there, Bruce. They do it up and down the floor, and there's going to be other fouls come from those two.
Into the left corner to Hill. Hill squares up to the basket, out front to Kurtz, top of the key. Back to the left to Hill. Hill looks inside, nothing there. Top of the key to Hurd. Hurd drives, shoots a 15-footer, front rim, no good. Rebound poked high in the air by Coley, and it went up over the backboard. It'll be SMU ball with 5:38 left, first half, 23-18 TU.
You know, at this point, Bruce, that's a pretty good zone that SMU has put up. They shift real well. It's a very aggressive zone. They cover the area just about as good as you can.
No, you would not describe it as passive, would you?
No, it's not passive.
Here's a pass inside and a backdoor cut. Davis misses the layup, and they're going to call a foul on Kurtz. And Brandon Kurtz can't believe it as he tried to body the player a bit. And Davis went up and was off balance, missed the shot, but he'll get 2 free throws. TU now has committed 17 fouls.
And Davis and Floyd are playing well tonight, Bruce, and they don't only play well inside, they come outside and put the ball up.
So Willie Davis to the line to shoot 2. He has had double-figure scoring in 26 of the 27 games for SMU. Free throw is in and out, no good. SMU has struggled a bit from the free throw line so far in this game. 4 of 7. Second free throw, back rim, no good. Loose ball on the rebound. Hurd has it for TU. Here comes Tulsa. Just over 5 minutes left in the first half. TU by 5. Right corner, Hurd. Hurd fakes, goes baseline, dumps it inside to Coley. Jump hook missed from 5, and the rebound loose on the floor, and Sasser has it for SMU. Eric Coley with a slow start tonight. Right corner, Ross off to the wing to Sasser. Sasser penetrates against Hill. Now the ball loose on the floor. Sasser retains possession right side. Dumps it way out front now to Hancock. Plenty of time on the shot clock for SMU. Hancock at the top of the circle. Backs it up. Now a lob inside to Davis. Davis right block. Awkward layup good. Willie Davis with 8 points to lead SMU in the first half. It's 23-20 Hurricane, and Eric Coley could not be aggressive with his 2 fouls.
No, he really couldn't, Bruce. He'd have taken a shot if he'd had one.
Out front, Hurd. Left side deep to Coley. Back to Hurd on the right. Hurd fakes a shot, now finds Harrington top of the key. Harrington inside to Coley, tipped away, and it rolls out of bounds. TU ball. And now Kevin Johnson and Dante Swanson will check in, and Hill and Coley will come out. Woods comes in for SMU, and Sasser steps off the court for the Ponies.
You know, the little short 12, 14-foot jumper is available in there, and you like to think that we're going to start hitting them.
Left side, Swanson. Get it to Kurtz. Foul over the top by Nemi. Nemi went up over the top, contesting that receive of the pass by Brandon Kurtz, and he got caught for his second foul. It's team foul number 5.
When Kevin Johnson comes in, you always look, because he really is aggressive, I think, with the 10, 12, 14-foot jumpers.
That's a good point. Inbounds pass, left corner, Swanson. Whistle. And a traveling violation on Swanson. Well, that's about what you were talking about earlier, JV. For whatever reason, you do a little foot fake as you get ready to dribble, and they'll call you on a travel every time.
The travel comes before you dribble. After you pick up the dribble, you can take 2 or 3 steps and seem to get away with it.
Tulsa's 9th turnover of the ball game. 23-20, Hurricane with the lead. Left corner, Woods. Out front to Davis. Davis back to the left to Woods. Now down low on the left block to Nemi. Nemi fades away, shoots a 10-footer from the left baseline and hits it. Mike Nemi, of all people, averaging 1.9 points a game, gets a basket on a fadeaway from the baseline. And JV, if you're Tulsa, you don't mind him taking that shot.
No, but after he hit it, it looks like he's been doing it all year.
Right side, Hurd. Tulsa by 1 now. Hurd pulls up, 15-footer short. Rebound, Johnson inside, 5-footer. Good, he got fouled. Count the basket. Kevin Johnson with a big offensive rebound and the putback. And the personal foul is on Quentin Ross. His first.
And one of the greatest assets Kevin Johnson has is the quickness that he can go back up and shoot. He's a big man, but he can rebound it and come down, spring right back as quick as anyone.
Johnson's free throw on the way, rattles in and out, no good. Nemi with the rebound for SMU. 25-22 TU, 3.5 minutes remaining first half. Right side, Woods, out front to Davis. Davis drives to the left hand, goes all the way in. Offensive foul on Davis as he crashed into Kurtz. Willie Davis with his first foul. No basket. He did lay the ball up and in, but the contact occurred before the release of the ball. And we have a timeout. Score: University of Tulsa 25, SMU 22. This is TU basketball. Harrington, Hurd, Swanson, along with Shelton and Johnson for the University of Tulsa. Full court pressure put on by SMU, and Harrington will bring it up court. Harrington angling left, now throws deep left side to Shelton, back out to Harrington near midcourt. Harrington running the offense for the University of Tulsa.
And they're back in a man defense, SMU is.
Left side to Swanson. Out front to the right side, now to Harrington. Harrington looks inside, nothing there yet. Left-hand pass, top of the key to Hurd. Pass goes inside to Shelton. Shelton spins, puts a layup up and in and out, no good. It was halfway down and came out. And the rebound grabbed by Willie Davis. Davis ahead on the right to Hancock. Hancock jump step into the lane, went ahead and made a shot, but a foul was called on somebody at Tulsa on the drive. And is that Shelton? No, it's going to be Tony Hurd. Well, if it was on Shelton, it would have been his third. It's on Hurd, his first.
And there was a question as to whether the basket would have counted, but immediately the official indicated it happened on the floor.
1-and-1 shot coming for SMU. Hancock at the line. Shot is on the way. Back rim no good. A violation on TU. Oh, that hurts. Hancock had a 1-and-1 and missed it. David Shelton got into the lane before the shot was released, and a violation on TU. He'll get the 1-and-1 try again.
That's a real tough time to get a violation on the free throw line.
Oh, boy.
When they miss it and you get the rebound.
Hancock gets his 1-and-1 try again. Shot on the way, and it's way short. Rebound battle. Kurtz comes down with it for TU. Tulsa dodges one there. Right side, Harrington. Out front to Kurtz. Kurtz to the left side now to Swanson. Swanson back out on top to Hurd. Now right side deep to Harrington. Tough man-to-man defense now by SMU. Top of the key, Shelton, the three, good. David Shelton has hit a couple of threes. It's been big for TU. Shelton with 8. Tulsa leads 28-22 with 2:18 remaining first half. Down low to Nemi. Nemi with a jump hook, partially blocked by Kurtz. Rebound Swanson. Here comes Tulsa. Swanson dribbling center, shifts to the left, now drives. Deep left wing now to Hurd, and Hurd fumbles the ball and loses it. It's grabbed by Davis. Davis down court, left side, Hancock drives, shoots, misses the layup. Rebound Ross, layup good. Ross gets the layup to go, and it's 28-24 TU.
That's a tough break in there. Tony just lost control of the ball and cost him a basket.
Left side, Swanson. Now to the right side to Hurd. Hurd back out front to Swanson. Fakes a shot, drives left, and now backs it up. To the mid post to Shelton. Left side now to Swanson. Left corner to Harrington. Inside to Kurtz. Kurtz off to Shelton. Layup can't hit. Boy, Shelton has struggled with the layup, but he's hit the three. Rebound Hancock. Hancock drives center, penetrates, off balance, 10-footer, lips in and out, no good. Rebound Hurd, knocked out of bounds by Hancock, Tulsa ball. 1:21 left in the half. TU 28-24, and it has been quite an affair.
Well, even though the scoring hasn't been as high as everyone anticipated, the intensity and the effort you can't fault. They have really played hard.
David Shelton's got to be chewing right now at himself because he's had some layups that he just hasn't quite gotten to go in.
But he hasn't had real good control of himself. There's been some bumping in there. He's been off balance, and it's not like an easy layup that he's missing.
Right corner to Shelton. Now it's a zone defense for SMU. Top of the key to Harrington. Harrington had it stripped away, but he gets it back now, drives. Inside to Kurtz for the slam dunk. And TU leads 30-24. Brandon Kurtz has 7. 50 seconds remaining first half. Right side, Woods, three-pointer good. Stephen Woods hits a three-pointer for SMU. 30-27, Hurricane on top. 40 seconds left in the half. It's been a great first half. Right corner, Shelton. Shelton off to the wing to Swanson. Back to the top of the key to Harrington. Harrington looking inside, finds Shelton, drives, spin move, left hand layup, missed. Rebound loose. Kurtz had it for a moment and calls a timeout. He was falling out of bounds. He calls a timeout. Great play, Brandon Kurtz. We'll take a break. Score, Tulsa 30, SMU 27 with 22.8 seconds left in the first half. This is the University of Tulsa Radio Network. So 9 seconds on the clock in the first half. Tulsa 30, SMU 27. A game dominated by aggressive defense on the half court. Neither team able to get out in any sort of transition.
And Bruce, here you really don't want to get a foul. Give them a shot, but don't get a foul in a three-point play or a four-point play.
Inbounds pass to Hancock on the right side. 6 seconds left. Hancock shifts left, drives right, pulls up, has the ball poked away, and there's your foul, JB. Boy, oh boy, TU with 2.5 seconds left in the half will send Hancock to the line for 2. And the foul is going to be on Dante Swanson. You know, hard to tell again from this angle.
Yeah, we were completely shut out, but on the penetration, you're going to get that foul at the end of the period like this. Now, you won't at the end of a game, but you will at the end of the half. 2
shots for Hancock, a good free throw shooter, but 1 for 3 tonight. His first shot on the way, rims in and out, no good. He's 1 for 4 in SMU from the free throw line, now 4 of 10. Or they might be leading here at halftime.
They would be, Bruce, if they had gotten them down.
1 more free throw. 2.5 seconds left in the half. Second shot by Hancock. Airborne and in and out, no good. Rebound Kurtz. Outlet pass. He throws it away at the buzzer. Well, actually, I haven't heard the buzzer, but there's zeros on the clock. And they're going to say that is the end of the first half. Well, Kurtz tried to get the ball down court quickly to see if Tulsa could get up a half-court shot at the buzzer. And tossed it away for what may be ruled a turnover. I wouldn't be sure, but TU not at all pleased with the way they handled the ball in the first half. 13 turnovers in the first half, and yet you look at the scoreboard, TU's up by 3 in a hostile environment.
They need one here in the last 11 minutes.
Well, Tulsa has been a spurt team all year long, and they have yet, as you mentioned, to have a spurt in this ballgame. Here's Swanson. Beautiful pass ahead to Shelton on the left. He drives inside, and his shot rejected by Ross out of bounds. Shelton with the inside move and had his shot swatted away. TU ball, sideline left, and baseline left, and Coach Self just saying, calm down, just run your play. He had his hands outstretched. Left side, Coley gets the inbounds. Off to Hurd, 15-footer on the way, good. Tony Hurd converting for Tulsa, leads TU with 13 points, 46-45 Tulsa. Right corner, three-pointer, Ross, in and out, no good. Nemi gets the rebound, has it stripped away. Swanson comes down with it for TU. Here comes Dante Swanson. Swanson, right corner, had it poked away by Woods. TU ball as it goes out of bounds, right baseline.
And you really like the way TU's pushing it up. That was maybe a little not completely under control, but they are moving, Bruce.
One of the things that Norm Roberts said prior to the game and talking with the team is Tulsa must push the ball. Try to be aggressive, and Dante Swanson is the guy that can do that for you. Right side, Swanson with the basketball. Swanson drives right baseline, pulls out, gets it to Kurtz. Inside, Shelton fumbles the ball. It's loose, and it's grabbed by Ross. Yet another turnover on TU. That's their 16th. That was a nice pass by Kurtz.
Just wasn't expecting it, I don't think.
Left side, Davis. Davis with a spin move, gets it off to Woods out front between the rings. We've just about reached the halfway point of the second half. Tulsa leading 46-45. Woods in the right corner gets trapped. Off to Nemi. Nemi passes it inside to Davis. Layup missed, but a foul on Kurtz. And Brandon Kurtz commits his second foul. A couple of free throws coming for Willie Davis. Team foul number 5 on TU. And Willie Davis goes to the line. 64% free throw shooter, 0 for 2 tonight. First shot on the way, swish. He has tied the game at 46. Davis with 13. Hancock comes in, Woods comes out for SMU. Second free throw, good. Davis with 14. And the Ponies retake the lead, 47-46. Right side, Hurd. Out front to Shelton. Left side now to Swanson. Top of the key to Coley. Coley had an open shot, drives, now shoots a 15-footer and hits. And Eric Coley gets on the board. That's his first points of the ball game. He has 2, and Tulsa leads 48-47.
And Bruce, when he gets a basket, he'll play better defense. He may get an interception on his trip.
Hancock on the right side with the basketball. Hancock angling to the left. Now he'll dribble around a double team left side off to the free throw line to Davis, and a whistle. And a foul is called on Tony Hurd, who just can't believe it. Hurd got in there just as Davis caught the pass and squared up to shoot. And Hurd was right there in his face and got caught for his second foul.
Seems like all of the crucial calls are being made by one official, Mike Giratono. He is really catching it from both benches.
Yes, he is. Right side, Davis with the basketball. Davis will hand it off now to Sasser. Sasser will set the offense for SMU. Left side with the ball, Hancock. Lob inside, Sasser underneath the basket. Layup is blocked by Kurtz. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Ross. Great block by Kurtz. And Tulsa gets the ball, leading 48-47. Now you hear the TU crowd getting into it, JV.
Yes, they're getting into it because with 9 minutes left, Bruce, and it's getting crucial now.
Out front, Hurd with the basketball. Hurd angles to the right, now spins to the left. Tony Hurd drives into the left corner, now to Coley. Coley throws out front to Shelton. Shelton down low on the left block to Kurtz. Kurtz fades away, shoots a 10-footer, too strong, no good. Rebound, poked out front to the right side to Hurd. Inside to Shelton, turns, shoots a 10-footer, banks it in. David Shelton with 13 for the Hurricane. It's 50-47 Tulsa. 9:05 remaining. Here's Sasser driving right baseline. Nearly had it stolen by Coley. He dribbles into the right corner. Now throws a pass top of the key to Davis. Davis nearly loses it. Davis angling right with the dribble. Guarded by Shelton. Into the right corner to Sasser. Down low on the right block to Nemi. Nemi backing it in. Nemi turns, fades away, shoots a 10-foot air ball, and the rebound Hurd for the Hurricane. Hurd will dribble down court for TU. Tony Hurd in the left corner to Swanson. Swanson between the legs dribble. Out front now to Hurd. Right side into the hands of Shelton. Shelton, foul line extended right to Coley. Coley bounces a pass inside to Kurtz. Kurtz double team. Left side to Hurd. Hurd will penetrate, dump the pass off, and it goes out of bounds. Sasser reached in and scraped at the ball, and it flies out of bounds, and it is SMU ball. Well, the coaching staff at TU jumps up almost in unison on the far side, JV.
Well, I couldn't tell what actually happened there, but I think Tony was expecting someone to fill the wing, and no one did. I think he was passing the ball.
Well, and the TU fans over there are giving that official quite a bit of guff. They felt that maybe Tony got fouled or something, or that the ball had been stripped away from him.
Well, I think they feel like he just needs it.
Out front, Davis with the ball. Left side to Woods. Woods angling a pass inside. Sasser, turning 5-footer, missed it. Gets his own rebound, lays it in. Gerald Sasser with 9. 50-49, Tulsa with 8 minutes left in the game. McDaniel checked in during the last whistle along with Hill. Hill gets the ball left side and a foul on Sasser. Sasser commits his first foul. It's one thing SMU does, JV. Their best players don't get in foul trouble very often.
And they've been doing a great job on second shots. They've been rebounding the ball offensively.
Timeout. 7:56 remaining. Tulsa 50, SMU 49. Tulsa will inbound the ball. Sideline left. And it'll be Marcus Hill to inbound. He gets it out front now to Hurd. Tulsa leading 50-49 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the game. High post now to Coley. To the right side to Hurd, and a foul on Tulsa away from the ball. Illegal screen called on D'Angelo McDaniel. His first foul. 17th foul on TU. And Coach Self has a smile on his face, and it's the sort of smile a coach has when he's not very happy with that sort of a call.
Well, that's a tough call to get in a situation when you've got the basketball and you're up 1 and have a chance maybe to increase it and get a little momentum going, and then suddenly it just taken away from you, go to the other end.
Woods with a 1-and-1 at the other end. Stephen Woods, a 68% free throw shooter. His shot is almost an air ball. It must have hit the front of the rim, and it comes down off of Eric Coley's hands and out of bounds. SMU ball.
Well, that's a tough one to handle, Bruce. It clipped the rim, and he was going up to rebound it, and it just comes off so fast you can't hold on to it.
Shelton comes into the game. Coley comes out for TU. Swanson along with Kurtz, Shelton, Hurd, and Hill right now for TU. SMU will inbound the ball. Baseline right, and it'll be Sasser. Sasser to inbound. Loops it way out front to Hancock right side. Hill in the game for TU has 4 fouls. Out front to Woods. Woods left side drives, pulls up and under move, and a whistle. And a foul on Tony Hurd. Wow. Hurd commits his third, 8th team foul on the University of Tulsa. And Woods will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more.
And that's a tough foul because you have him stopped, you've got him trapped, and then suddenly you get the little reaching foul.
Here's Woods to the free throw line, hits the first one and ties the game at 50. 7:36 remaining in the contest. A 50-50 game. Woods with 1 more. All-time leading three-point shooter for SMU. Shot on the way, in and out, no good. And Kurtz with the rebound for the University of Tulsa. Here comes Kurtz down court. Kurtz hands it off now to Hurd. Hurd out front between the rings. Will set the Tulsa offense. Right side to Hill. Hill waiting, and now has his pass out front, tipped and stolen by Davis. Down court, and a reverse slam dunk. (52-50), SMU with the lead. Here comes Hill into the forecourt for the University of Tulsa. Hill to the right side to Hurd. Hurd backs up, throws a bounce pass to Shelton, top of the circle. Shelton looks left, throws right to Hurd. Hurd finds Kurtz, top of the key. Kurtz will fake a 3, now drive, dump it out front to Swanson. Swanson angles right, now angles left, now goes back to the right. A pass inside to Shelton. Shelton turns and gets fouled as he went up for the shot. The personal will go on Nemi, his third. It's only the 5th team foul on SMU. 2 free throws coming for Shelton.
Greg Harrington waiting to come in the game, Bruce, and he's sat out a long time, and he's had an opportunity to look. He's a great leader, and he knows what to do on the point, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when he gets back in.
David Shelton with 2 free throws. He's 3 of 4 tonight. Shot on the way, good. 14 for David Shelton. Harrington checks in. Swanson comes out. Dante Swanson giving Tulsa some pretty good minutes there.
Oh, I thought Dante did an excellent job, Bruce.
1 more shot coming for David Shelton. 52-51, SMU with the lead. 6:45 left in the game. David Shelton with the knee bend, eyes, shoots, and hits. 15 for Shelton to lead Tulsa. 52-52. Here's Sasser into the forecourt on the right side. Out between the circles to Davis. Throws left side deep to Woods. Woods guarded by Hurd. Throws top of the key to Hancock on the right side. He holds up after faking a shot. Now dumps it way out front to Davis, who hands to Woods. Woods driving left. He gets double teamed And now the double team dissipates, but he's in trouble and he tosses it way out front. Now they get it to Hancock with 10 on the shot clock. Hancock against Hill. To the left side to Sasser. Sasser dumps it left baseline to Davis. Fadeaway shot with 5 on the clock. Short off the rim, no good from 13 feet out. And the rebound, Shelton. Off to Harrington. Ahead in the right corner to Hill. Hill drives the baseline, gets triple teamed and calls a timeout. Good move by Hill with 6:03 left. Every possession is absolutely critical, it seems, in this ballgame, JV.
And Bruce, SMU is playing the best defense I have ever seen them play in all the games that we've played them here in the last couple of years. They really are doing an excellent job. That was a triple team down there that happened just like the snap of your finger.
And sometimes you think to yourself, if you're an amateur coach, you know, triple team, somebody, and in fact 2 people should be open, but they had him sealed in such an area that he couldn't see anybody.
It wouldn't have made any difference if the other 2 guys had gone set down. He couldn't have found one of our other 4 for the simple reason he couldn't see out of it. It was that good.
TU basketball brought to you by Dodge. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you. Hey, a reminder that official 2001 WAC ticket information will be available in the coming weeks. All TU season ticket holders will receive a postcard with information about ordering tickets for the 2001 WAC basketball tournament, which is at the Reynolds Center. You can go up on the Tulsa Sports Commission website at www.tulsasportscom.com. www.tulsasportscom.com. University of Tulsa with the ball as we get it back underway. Game tied at 52. Top of the key, Hurd. To the left side to Harrington. He backs it up, and now TU will set their offense. Man-to-man defense by SMU. Both teams have really gotten after it on defense in this game, and it has proven to be a difficult situation for both teams offensively. Tulsa shooting 44% from the field, SMU 39%. Here's Hill into the right corner to Hurd for a 3. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound snagged by Hancock. Hancock down court for SMU. Tie ball game. Now to the right side to Sasser, who fakes and drives. Pulls up, 15-footer. Rolls around and in. Gerald Sasser has 11. 54-52 SMU. Just under 5.5 minutes remaining in the game, and it's getting down to crunch time.
Yeah, last possession, TU went into a spread offense. Now they're back in their high-low game.
To the left elbow to Shelton. Top of the key to Kurtz. Kurtz finds Hill top of the circle. Hill backs in with the dribble. Now fakes left, throws right now to Hurd, and a lob pass too far for Kurtz and out of bounds. Another turnover on Tulsa, their 18th. And TU with 4:59 remaining, trailing by 2. They'll have to rely on their defense, I think, to win this game.
Bruce, they're really going to have to pick it up, and not only the defense, but they can't walk it down. They've got to run it down in the transition before SMU's defense gets set.
SMU with the basketball. Sasser across the half-court line, left side. Sasser, yo-yo dribble, between the legs dribble, now fades away. Awkward 16-footer back rim, no good. And Eric Coley bailed him out, got called for a foul.
Was that inside the three-point line? Or?
Yes. 2 shots coming for Sasser. Tulsa actually has 19 turnovers now. The official notification from Stacy Richardson, our statistician. Sasser to the line to shoot a pair. First shot on the way, rattles in and out, no good. One more shot coming. He is 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Second shot good. And now the lead for SMU is 3, 55-52, with 4:40 remaining in the game. Left side, Hurd with the ball. Top of the key to Shelton. Shelton looking left and throwing it to Hurd. Hurd angling to the right. TU trying to get into their half-court offense. It's been difficult in this game. Pass inside to Kurtz, off of his hands and out of bounds. Goodness gracious, Tulsa has just not handled the ball well in this game. That was a great pass, and Kurtz catches the ball and would lay it in easily because he had position.
Well, Shelton had set a good screen for him, broke him free right on the block, and a good pass, and just goes out of his hands.
Here's Sasser driving inside, gets it to Navy, layup good. Largest lead for SMU now, 57-52, a 5-point deficit for the Hurricane with 4:15 remaining. Left side, Hill. Hill drives inside, pulls up 5-footer, in and out, no good. And the rebound snagged by Hancock. Ahead on the right to Sasser, pulls up, launches a 3. It's short, and the rebound Hill for TU. Here comes Tulsa. Here's Hill pushing it down court. Hill pulls up, down low on the left block to Kurtz. Kurtz feeds a driving Shelton layup, good. Shelton scores for Tulsa. He has 17, and the lead is down to 3, 57-54 with 3:45 remaining.
And one possession, we're all right.
Out front, Davis. To the left side, Hancock. Hancock, man-to-man defense, Tulsa. Hancock on the left side calls a timeout. So, 3:33 remaining in the game. SMU 57, the University of Tulsa 54. And head coach Mike Dement wants to talk it over. TU basketball brought to you by Farmers Insurance and your local Farmers agents. Farmers, get you back where you belong. Well, it's been a great atmosphere. A lot of Tulsa fans came down here this week, and they're looking to celebrate an outright WAC championship, but TU's got some work to do to let that happen.
Bruce, 3:33, that's an eternity in a close game like this, but TU has been so shaky offensively, have not been very secure in their passes. They've had people open but not been able to complete them. When they got the completion, the guy fumbled the ball. Hasn't been one of TU's best nights, but nevertheless, a good basketball team. Many times, well, they don't have to put it together, but for 3 minutes and 33 seconds, they do that, they walk away a conference champion.
And SMU right now on a 10-4 scoring run to take this current lead at 57-54. SMU ball, left side, Woods with it, guarded by Harrington. Harrington, Shelton, Kurtz, Coley, and Hill for TU. Right side to Hancock. Hancock guarded by Hill. Hancock sifting around one man, now to the top of the key, launches a three-pointer off the left side of the rim, no good. Nemi gets the rebound. Off to Sasser, drives inside, 5-footer in the lane, in and out, no good, and a foul on TU.
Well, once again, that's that second shot, the offensive rebound, giving the Mustangs a second attempt on the offensive end. And just very difficult to win if you continue to let them do that. And actually, the defense had boxed out, but that was an extremely long rebound and just kind of fell SMU's way.
Shelton with his third foul. TU is over the double bonus. Sasser with 2 shots hits the first. One more shot coming for the star of SMU, Gerald Sasser. Second shot on the way, short, no good, and the rebound Shelton. The lead is 58-54 for SMU, just over 3 minutes left. Here's a bad pass by Harrington, stolen by Woods. Woods down court, ahead on the left to Davis. Davis misses the layup, got fouled. And it's going to be on Coley. No, it's going to be Shelton. I'm sorry, Shelton with his 4th foul. Well, Tulsa's turnover count now at 21.
It's hard to explain the type of passes that we've seen tonight. They play like they're extremely tired. Mentally, they're not in the game, and so frustrating to the TU coaches and coaching staff. But those nights do come by.
Davis will have 2 free throws. Looks like Nemi may have gotten some blood on him, and so he may have to come out of the game. And Forenash will come in. 58-54, SMU with 2:58 remaining. And that's Tulsa wins and loses as a team. And when there have been good passes, the passes have been fumbled and gone out of bounds or whatever. And that was a poor pass by Greg Harrington, which was easily stolen by Woods.
It was just a soft pass. It was, a pass that you might make against half-court offense and defense when there's not much pressure.
Well, there's quite a bit of a delay here as we get ready for play to resume. And it'll be Davis at the free throw line trying to extend a 4-point lead for SMU. 2 shots coming. Davis, first shot, back rim, no good. Well, that has helped keep Tulsa in the game. Free throw shooting has been atrocious for SMU. They're 11 for 23.
With our turnovers and their poor free throw shooting, the game has remained close.
Yes. 58-54 SMU. Second free throw, Davis. He hits that one. Makes 1 of 2. Has 17 and a timeout. 2:58 left. SMU 59. The University of Tulsa 54. This is TU basketball. Well, Tulsa trails 59-54. And JV, just looking at the stat sheet, 21 turnovers. Only 6 for SMU. and steals, area that Tulsa usually dominates. Tulsa's had 3 steals and 13 for SMU.
Well, if you'd have told me, Bruce, that those numbers would be reversed like they are, I would have told you we'd be behind 20 points at this point in the game, but we're only down 2 possessions. Still in the game, someone needs to step up and get a 3 and get things running again.
2:58 left. Tulsa down by 5. That matches SMU's largest lead. They also led 57-52. Let's see if Tulsa has a little intestinal fortitude. This is their largest deficit, I believe, in the second half of a game. Beautiful pass inside to Shelton, and he got butchered by Nemi. Well, Shelton will go to the line for 2 as Shelton drove to the hoop.
This is a good sign. When you can put points on the board when you're behind and the clock doesn't run, that's what you really strive for, to be able to do that. So 2 points here, and still a 2-possession game, and that puts you in the lead.
David Shelton to the line, 5 of 6 from the free throw line tonight, 80% on the year. Shelton with the ball in his hands. Knee bend, shoot, miss off the left side of the rim. 59-54 SMU. 2:46 left. One more shot for David Shelton, the junior out of Cincinnati. Shot is on the way, and that one's in and out, no good. Rebound, Kurtz, layup, good. Brandon Kurtz muscled his way in there and made a big shot for TU. He has 11. Hurricane down 59-56. That's a 14th rebound for Brandon Kurtz. Left side, Sasser. Outside left into the hands of Davis. Foul line extended left to Hancock. Hancock gets it to Sasser, left block. Sasser turns, has it stripped and stolen by Coley. Coley with a behind-the-back pass to Hurd. Hurd gets fouled going for the shot, and Hurd got swatted right in the face by Woods as he went for the shot. That was I don't know if you want to call it a vicious foul, but I'll tell you what, Hurd went down to the floor and had his eyes closed and was injured. Now they calling that a 1-and-1? Are you kidding me? Hurd was going up for the shot, and they're calling it a 1-and-1. You gotta be kidding me. And Bill Self is absolutely irate. Tony Hurd was going up for a layup and just got clobbered. And they're calling it a 1-and-1. That is just simply unbelievable. Stephen Woods with his second foul. I mean, Tony Hurd is still holding his right eye. And remember, he got poked in the eye in the Fresno game. But it's astounding to me that this is not a 2-shot situation.
Well, these are the situations that can fire a team up, Bruce.
1-and-1 shot by Hurd is good. So he makes the shot and earns the second one anyway. I just don't understand what they could have been looking at. Tony Hurd was going up for a layup. Goodness gracious.
That's hard to explain.
Yep. And that one you just pawn off to, I don't know.
Well, hit both free throws and you're all right.
Don't worry about it. Yep. Second free throw, too strong, no good, and the rebound Davis. It's 59-57. Tulsa down by 2. Moments ago, Coley with a big steal for TU. And if he gets full credit for the steal, he'd be the single-season record holder for TU and the WAC record holder for a single season in steals. Out front, Hancock with the ball. 2 minutes left in the ball game. 59-57 SMU. Deep right side to Woods. Woods, lob pass inside. Davis, layup, good. Davis with 19. 61-57, SMU with the lead. 1:45 left. Out front, Kurtz at the top of the circle. Kurtz fakes a shot and waits. Now he'll drive. Deep right side, Hurd fires a 3. Got it! Tony Hurd with a huge 3 for Tulsa. He has 17. It's 61-60 SMU with 1.5 minutes left. Here comes Sasser across the half-court line, angling to the left, spinning, getting it out front to Davis. Davis between the rings of the ball. Deep right side to Nemi. Hands it off now to Woods. Woods spins, pulls up. Awkward pass goes to Sasser. Sasser, awkward shot, no good from 12. And the rebound, Hill for TU with 1:12 remaining in the game. Here's Hill dumping it out front to Hurd. Hurd into the right corner to Coley for a 3. That's an air ball, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Woods. Woods with the ball with 1 minute remaining. And a 61-60 lead for SMU.
Still one possession, Bruce. Just good, solid defense.
Left side, Sasser with the basketball. 50 seconds left. Outside left to Davis. Man-to-man defense by TU. Hands it off to Sasser. Sasser will set the offense. 12 on the shot clock. 40 in the ball game. Sasser out front. 61-60 SMU. Sasser fakes left, angles right, now drives, pulls up a 10-footer, good. with 32.6 seconds left. Sasser hit one in the lane, has 15, and it's 63-60 SMU. 32.6 seconds left, and the Hurricane calls time. Big shot by Sasser. Gerald Sasser has 15. And the Hurricane is behind by 3. Tulsa had a shot at the lead moments ago, and Eric Coley missed a three-pointer.
Well, you're still just one possession down. You need a three-pointer, even at this situation, Bruce. If they challenge you and let you get a 2, you can take it, turn right around, dig the basketball, commit the foul. You're still going to have opportunities. A long time, 32.5 seconds. So it just play smart. Don't do something that don't gamble. You just got to play smart and take what you have.
Hurricane down by 3, 63-60. And as you mentioned, JV, the one thing you don't have to panic and take only a 3. If you get something early in this sequence where you can get an easy deuce, I think you go for it, right?
Absolutely. You know, Mike, maybe one of the lobs to Coley or something of this nature, but you can't turn the ball over. You've got to get you a basket, whether it's a 2 or a 3. You've got to get a basket. SMU's going to put pressure on them. Hopefully they can break the pressure maybe and get an easy one.
Tulsa will have the basketball and pressure put on full court by SMU, although that full court press has been kind of soft throughout the game. Inbounds play, they get it to Hill. Hill to Hurd, and Tulsa will set up the offense. 25 seconds remaining. Hurd into the forecourt for TU. Hurd angling to the right. Now he holds on. Has his pass stolen by Davis. Davis down court, spins, loses it out of bounds, and TU gets it with 15.7 seconds remaining. Oh my, Shelton went for the steal, and Davis spun, and the ball flew out of his hands out of bounds. And a timeout called by TU, and we're going to keep it here with 15.7 seconds remaining. Tulsa, to our record, has just called their final timeout. So TU now, JV, has to go for a three-pointer.
You have to with 15-7, Bruce. You can't do anything else but it. Willie Davis has really, he's put on a display on defense, something like we have seen Eric Coley do. That was a great steal. That wasn't particularly a real bad pass, but he just really shot out from his position, got in the passing lane and got the ball. But yet, you got to set it up. Greg Harrington, I think, is coming back in the ball game. You got to get your 3, and you got to knock it down.
So TU will set up for a final shot and hope to send it into overtime with 15.7 seconds remaining. SMU 63, the Golden Hurricane 60. Don't forget, after the game, our Mazio's player of the game. Tulsa, by the way, has to go 94 feet to get their three-pointer.
Well, there's plenty of time, but the important thing, if you hit that 3, don't celebrate. Get back and play defense. Don't give them that last-second shot.
TU will inbound the ball again in the deep corner, 94 feet away from the basket. Hill will inbound for the University of Tulsa. Gets it into Harrington. Harrington will dribble up court. 13 seconds left. Harrington into the forecourt. 10 seconds left. Harrington on the left. Around to pick. Harrington angling to the right. He waits. He looks. 4 seconds left. Into the right-hand corner to Hurd. Fires a 3. Hits it with 0.5 seconds left. TU has tied the game. And there's the buzzer. We go to overtime, folks. Hurd from the right corner. Hit a three-pointer. And the Hurricanes send it to OT. 63-63. Oh, my goodness, what a play. Tony Hurd from the corner, and T. Hurd has 20.
And don't think for a minute he was not defense. The man went right up on him. I don't know how he got the ball loose. Just a tremendous shot. Great effort. That's what you expect out of your seniors.
Wow. We're going to take a timeout. We go to overtime. SMU 63 and Tulsa 63. First overtime game of the year for the Hurricane. This is the University of Tulsa Radio Network. And we're just underway in overtime, and Hill drives the right baseline and lays it up and in as Tulsa got the opening tip on the overtime, and Hill went inside and hit the shot. TU leads now 65-63. Right side, Nemi with the basketball. Foul line extended right to Hancock. Hancock looking inside, nothing there. Hancock backs it up with a dribble. Out front now to Sasser. Sasser between the rings. Sasser drives left, pulls back, fires a three-pointer. Front rim no good. Rebound loose. Nemi comes down with it, passes it off to Sasser, off a hand, but it's grabbed by Hancock right side. Hancock into the lane, left side deep to Nemi. Tulsa leading 65-63 in overtime. Tulsa's first overtime game. Now here's a whistle, and Kurtz was injured, and you know, Kurtz was inside battling for that rebound, and Davis came in and just swatted it with his right hand. And I don't know if he hurt Kurtz on the play, but the ball went free and SMU got it.
Well, he grabbed his shoulder immediately, and has he not had some shoulder problems in the past?
Yeah, that shoulder keeps coming out on him.
And you could see he was in pain. I thought Nemi really turned around and put an elbow on him as well.
It'll be SMU basketball as we get it back underway. Tulsa leading by 2. Right baseline, Sasser, awkward shot, no good from 10. Rebound, Woods, inside, shovel shot, layup, he can't hit, and Coley got the rebound for TU. Ahead to Hurd. Hurd on the right side. Hurd will drive the right baseline, goes all the way in, but he stepped on the line. SMU ball. Well, Hurd screeched to a stop and skidded ever so slightly, and evidently hit the baseline. Coach Self barking in the ear of one of the officials right now. He thought maybe Tony got bumped a little bit, but they're not going to make that call.
What a great rebound by Eric Coley.
65-63 Tulsa. Kurtz in pain on the sidelines, but he's looking like he's trying to work that shoulder out. We'll see if he can come back. Tulsa up by 2 in overtime. First overtime game for TU. SMU is 1-0 in overtime games. Out front with the basketball, Stephen Woods. Drives left, pulls up, now waits. Fires a pass right side to Nemi. Fires a shot, no good from 18. And the rebound squirts out to the right side, and it's collected by Shelton of Tulsa.
And Bruce, this is a possession right here that you might make SMU really back off. That's a letdown to have that three-pointer go in at the horn. Get one right now, and they may ease off a little.
Out front, Harrington. Harrington angling to the right with the dribble. Now Lutz. He turns, finds Shelton off the right block. Shelton double team, tried to pass it to Coley, and a foul is called on Woods as Coley tried to collect the pass. Stephen Woods with his third foul, and that'll be team foul number 8 on SMU. Tulsa will have a 1-1 with Eric Coley. TU in the 1-1 bonus, and Eric Coley 55% on the season with his first free throw of the night. Hill checks in. Kurtz checks in for TU. Shelton sits down for the Hurricane along with Hurd. Correction. Shelton sitting down for TU, but Hurd stays in. I'm sorry, JV.
Big 2 free throws here by Coley.
And Coley hits it. Well, JV, you had a lot of confidence that he'd make the first one on the 1-1, and he did. He has one more coming.
And you have to be relieved that Kurtz is back in, Bruce. He has done a great job on the glass.
One more shot coming for Coley. On the way, short, no good, and the rebound, Sasser. Hurricane now 11 of 17 from the free throw line. 66-63, TU with the lead, 2:45 remaining in overtime. Right side, Davis with the ball. Outside left to Nemi. Nemi unguarded at the top of the circle. Hands it off to Hancock. Hancock out between the rings and backs it up nearly to midcourt. Hill is on him. Left side deep to Sasser. 2.5 minutes left in overtime. Sasser drives right, pulls up, nearly has it stolen. It's loose on the floor. Coley has it. Ahead to Hill. Hill with a slam dunk with 2 hands. Marcus Hill has 7. Tulsa leads 68-63 and a timeout. SMU. 2:19 left in overtime. And the Hurricane all of a sudden coming to life. And Tulsa with a bit of a run here as this is an 8-0 run for TU.
And Bruce, that's the first 8-0 run we've had in this basketball game.
And we talked about spurts and runs, and Tulsa didn't have one the entire game until the three-pointer by Hurd, and then, of course, 5 straight to run the start of this overtime period.
And it's really started off the defensive end. The defense has picked up a little bit, but you've seen this happen so often when a team comes and plays so hard as SMU did, and then you get the shot at the gun that ties it up. You just kind of are deflated, and the other team, in this case TU, just take advantage of it real quickly.
Don't forget Bill Self and the Bill Self Call-In Show at the Varsity Sports Grill Monday night at 7 o'clock. We hope you join us for Monday night at 7 at the Varsity. 460-1430, the number to call. We got some Basketball action yet to go here in overtime, and don't count SMU out. It's 68-63 and 2:15 remaining in overtime. Hancock across the half-court line left side for the Ponies. Hancock with the basketball, guarded closely by Hill. Hancock angling to the right, between the legs dribble. Now out front to Davis. Davis hands it off to Hancock, and not much going on this SMU offensive sequence. Right side, Hancock. Hancock fakes left, drives right, penetrates all the way in. 10-foot air ball, rebound out of bounds, last touched by Tulsa, and I think Eric Coley might have been called for a foul as he swatted at the ball, and Eric Coley just committed his fourth. So Davis will go to the line and shoot two, and that is important because had it just been an out-of-bounds play, Tulsa could have burned some more clock while SMU tried to get a shot.
I wonder what happened to Stephen Woods.
Hasn't been around much. And he's usually in the game late, obviously, for Mike DeMint.
Really takes a lot of the three-point firepower away from the Mustangs.
Davis to the line, 3 of 6 from the line tonight, 64% on the year, and his first free throw, front rim, backboard, and down through. So he gets it to go and has 20 points. Willie Davis with 20 for SMU. One more shot on the way, good. He got them both. 2 big free throws for SMU with 1:52 left, 68-65 TU. And Tulsa must be aggressive here. They can't be passive.
Don't be passive. Just keep your tempo going. Keep your offense running.
1-3-1 trap. Here's a steal. Sasser steals the ball. Ahead on the right to Hancock. Hancock spins inside, misses the layup. Rebound, Ross, lay it up and in. 4 points for Ross, 68-67 Tulsa with 1.5 minutes left. Boy, a turnover bug has really hurt Tulsa. That was their 24th. Here's Hurd into the forecourt. Gets double teamed, triple teamed, ahead to Hill. Hill to Kurtz. Kurtz on the right side, drives, dumps it deep left side to Harrington. Top of the key to Hurd, right corner to Hill. Hill launches a three, in and out, no good. Rebound battled for, it's loose. Sasser comes down with it for SMU with 1:05 left. Left side to Davis, off to Sasser, left wing. Top of the key to Nemi, out to Hancock. Hancock fakes a shot and backs it up. Left side to Sasser. Tulsa leads by 1. 53 seconds left in overtime. What a game. Sasser out front against man-to-man pressure by Hill. Sasser hands it off to Hancock. 13 on the shot clock. Hancock drives left. He penetrates. Pulls up. 10-footer. Good. Damon Hancock hit the shot and has 14. 69-68 SMU. 35 seconds left. Here comes Hurd into the forecourt for the Hurricane. Hurd, center court. Waits. Now calling signals. Hurd on the right side with the basketball, still dribbling. Tony Hurd looks inside, nothing there, lobs it anyway to Kurtz, and Kurtz is fouled on the play as he received the pass with 19.1 seconds remaining. And Nemi committed the foul, and that is his 5th. He's out of the game, and Kurtz will go to the line for a 1-and-1 with 19.1 seconds remaining. Wow.
And it looks like that Stephen Woods is going to check back into the game. Kurtz hits both of these, Bruce. That's a long 19 seconds, and you know that they're going to be looking to pump it.
So Kurtz to the line for the 1-and-1. Brandon is 3 of 4 from the line tonight, 65% on the season. And Brandon to the line with SMU leading 69-68 with 19.1 seconds left. Damon Hancock with the shot in the lane with around 40 seconds remaining to give the Mustangs the lead. That's the 19th foul on SMU. Next foul, it'll be 2 shots, but Tulsa's hoping that Kurtz can get it done here, and there'll be no further argument. Now a whistle and a timeout called by SMU.
Well, they're trying to freeze Brandon Kurtz, but I think he could call 5 consecutive timeouts and it wouldn't bother Brandon. He's one of the few guys I don't think you could freeze.
No, and he's the sort of guy that a lot of stuff rolls off of his back if you know him.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he is completely loose. You never see him, or I never detect that he gets real tense on anything. He's just kind of a carefree guy out there. And really, that's the kind of person you want to shoot that free throw in this kind of a situation.
Yeah, I think you're right. 19.1 seconds remaining in overtime. Tulsa scored the first 5 points of the OT period. And then, as we kind of mentioned, they got a little passive, a little tentative offensively. SMU took advantage, got aggressive, got a steal and a layup, and all of a sudden they have the lead. And now TU will go to the line for a 1-and-1 for Brandon Kurtz with 19.1 remaining in overtime.
This is where, you ask your team, you're confident he's going to hit both of them, and you're going to take a 1-point lead, and you ask them one good, strong defensive stand without a foul, box out, get one rebound, and you walk away a conference champion.
Here goes Kurtz to the free throw line. Big 1-and-1. The crowd roars. And here we go. Brandon Kurtz has the basketball. Kurtz eyes the hoop, dribbles once, twice, 3 times. Now looks. Free throw in the air. Good. Oh, that was huge. Brandon Kurtz hits the shot to tie the game at 69. One more shot coming. That's the 10th time that this game has been tied.
And again, you look at Brandon Kurtz, and I just don't think you ice him. If he doesn't hit this, it's not because of the crowd. It's not because of the delay.
One more free throw for Kurtz. He looks. He shoots on the way. Back rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by SMU. Damon Hancock comes up with it. 15 seconds left. Here's a foul by Hurd. Tony Hurd fouls Sasser with 13.4 seconds remaining.
And you're fouling a 70% free throw shooter. I don't think he was instructed to do that.
Wow. Tony Hurd looking at the sideline. I think Tony felt that Tulsa had fouls to give in overtime. That's not the way it is. The overtime fouls continue on from the regular part of the ball game.
Well, I think he may have felt that he was still 1 point behind, Bruce, because he dug at the ball pretty, he wasn't just trying to snap at it. He went for the ball and got the foul. He may have thought we were 1 point behind.
Maybe, and he just clasped his head like, oh my gosh, what did I do?
Yeah.
So with 13.4 seconds left, Sasser goes to the line for 2 shots. He is 5 of 8 from the line tonight, 69% on the year. 13.4 seconds remaining, 69-69. Free throw on the way, in and out, no good. Sasser misses the first. One more coming. SMU 14 of 27 from the line. Obviously, if this one does not go in, Tulsa desperately needs to box out. Fornash comes in, Floyd comes out for SMU. One more shot for Sasser. Gerald Sasser has 15 in the game. Here's his shot on the way. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Hancock comes down with it. What happened? He went out of bounds. He stepped on the line as he came down with it. It's Tulsa ball with 12.2 seconds remaining. Wow, what a sequence of events, folks. You couldn't imagine it.
No, you really couldn't. He made a great step to get around there to get the board, and then came down and tried to throw it off a TU person's leg.
Here we go. 10 seconds left. Hurd into the forecourt for TU. Hurd angling to the right. 4 seconds left. Pulls up, fires a 3. In and out, no good. Battle for the rebound. Ball loose. Time has run out. We go to a second overtime. Unbelievable game as the University of Tulsa and SMU go to a second overtime, and we will take a break. Break 1G being repeated here. We'll take a timeout. We need it, folks. Tulsa 69, SMU 69 on the University of Tulsa Radio Network. Good. Eric Coley has just 5 points in the game, but that was big for the senior. 71-69 TU. Just underway, second overtime. Left side with the basketball. It is Woods. Woods throws into the left corner to Hancock. Hancock out front, top of the key. It is Davis in and out with the three-pointer. Rebound Sasser. Ball loose now, and Kurtz comes down with it for TU. Tulsa scraped it out of there. Here comes Hurd. Down low, left block Shelton. Shelton underneath the basket has the ball poked away. Kurtz comes down with it. He's double-teamed. Now left corner to Hurd. Back down low to Kurtz. Kurtz backing in and now throws a wicked, wild pass into the hands of Damon Hancock as he tried to feed somebody cutting. 25th turnover on Tulsa. 71-69 Hurricane. Left side with the ball, Sasser. Out front now to Davis. Davis right side to Fornash. Now right side deep to Hancock. Hancock throws out front, top of the key to Sasser, guarded by Coley, who has 4 fouls. Tulsa has 4 players in there with 4 fouls. Sasser, top of the key, angling, gets the ball poked away. It's loose, hits the rim, and then it's grabbed by Shelton. Shelton ahead on the right to Hurd. Hurd pulls up into the right corner to Hill. Down low, Kurtz turning jump hook, no good from 10 feet out off the right baseline. And the rebound grabbed by SMU. Sasser will bring it up. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, second overtime. Sasser on the right, out front to Davis. Davis looks inside, nothing there. Now hands it off right side to Woods. Woods angling right now, fading away, fires a three. It's an air ball. Rebound Kurtz for Tulsa. Outlet pass to Hill. And here comes TU. Hill into the forecourt. Sasser's all over. Here goes Hill, angling to the right. Into the right corner to Coley. Top of the key now to Kurtz. Left side, Hurd. Down low on the left block to Shelton. Shelton had it knocked away by Davis. And Coach Self is irate. He thought there was a foul twice on that sequence. There goes Hancock down low. Had his shot rejected by Coley. And then it goes out of bounds. TU ball. Wow. Now the officials, JV, are letting it go at both ends, and both of the coaches are just livid right now. They can't believe it.
I guess now is the time that when a guy leaves the floor, just knock him down.
And now one of the officials comes to the near scoreboard as Coach Mike Dement is absolutely furious. Oh, they're going to have the don't throw stuff onto the floor announcement. Well, and I just got to say, yes, we get criticized sometimes for criticizing the officials, but I think they missed two calls. They missed one against SMU, and they missed one on Tulsa in the last two sequences.
Absolutely. Both teams are really showing fatigue, Bruce. They are tired.
Yes. 71-69 TU. Here's a double team on Hurd. Hurd throws a pass left corner to Coley. Coley looking out front, now dumps it down low to Kurtz. Right side, Hurd, open three. It's short, no good. Rebound, Kurtz had it. And now they call a foul on Kurtz late. Man, oh man. Kurtz called for the personal. He has three. And SMU will go to the line. You know, Brandon Kurtz shoved off. He pushed the guy right underneath the basket, but that was long before the whistle. He came down with the ball and was going up with it before the guy blew the whistle. It was almost like, well, since you got the rebound because of the push-off, I'm going to call it.
Well, there's no doubt that he pushed, but the thing has been going on, Bruce, all night long, and both teams have shoved one another around. I mean, maliciously pushed them.
Free throw by John Forenash, who's a 31% free throw shooter, and he banked it in. Oh, my. 71-70. Tulsa by one. Second free throw by Forenash. Front rim no good. Rebound Ross. Ross loses it off his foot, and it's grabbed by Tony Hurd. Hurd up court on the right wing. Hurd out front, top of the key to Shelton. Into the left corner to Coley. Coley penetrates into the lane. Tried to pass it off, and a blocking foul called on SMU. And everybody's just going crazy on both sides of the aisle in this ball game in the late going. I think the officials are tired too.
Well, I tell you what, they still are not sweating, Bruce. I always wonder on three officials. I would like to see them in a double overtime. One of them just break sweat a little bit. But what a great play by Eric Coley. I mean, he still has some energy, and I don't know where it's coming from, but he's reaching back and drawing it from somewhere.
71-70, Tulsa leads with 2:13 left. Coley with two free throws. First one good. 6 points for Eric Coley. 72-70 Hurricane with 2:13 left. Eric's second free throw, airborne, good. He hit a pair and has 7 points. Hurricane up by three, 73-70. 2:10 remaining. Sasser on the right side. He drives, dumps it off to Woods. Woods penetrates in the lane, passes inside, goes off a couple of hands, now rolls out of bounds. Whose ball? Tulsa. Tulsa ball. TU basketball, and that will elicit a great hue and cry from the SMU faithful. But TU will get it.
You know, the crowd is really almost evenly split, and every time the referee blows a whistle, he has 50% of the crowd against him.
Yep. A sellout crowd here. 8,998. Right side Hurd. Left side to Coley. Coley to the free throw line to Kurtz. Kurtz drives, has it stolen from behind by Ross. And Ross will dribble up court. Quentin Ross on the left side. Now looking and waiting and finding Sasser. Left side three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Hill with 1:37 remaining. Tulsa 73-70 with 1:30 now remaining. And Hurd will walk it across the line. Hurd across the half-court line for TU. Deep right side to Shelton. 20 on the shot clock for TU. Hill out front between the circles. Left side now to Kurtz. 1:18 in the game, 16 on the shot clock for Tulsa, and Tulsa will just waste the clock for a little while. Right side to Shelton. Now only 10 on the shot clock. Off to Hill. Hill top of the key with the basketball. Only 5 on the shot clock. Hill drives, pulls up 15-footer. Back rim no good. Rebound tip no good. Now it's tipped twice. Loose. Hill has it. Inside to Kurtz. Fouled as he goes to the basket. He's fouled on the play by Sasser. With 58.1 seconds left, and Kurtz will go to the line to shoot 2. Oh, what a play by Marcus Hill. He missed the 15-footer, but he wouldn't give up on the rebound. He got the ball.
And, you know, when you stay after a rebound like Marcus did, Bruce, he is just finger rolling that ball, just keeping it alive until he can get a hold of it. Got a pass right back into Kurtz. Had he not got fouled, it was a slam, and he was wanting a chance for a 3 on it.
I think you're right. And now Kurtz to the line, 4 of 6 from the free throw line tonight, 65% on the year. He goes to the line with 58.1 seconds left. A lot of game left in this double overtime affair. Kurtz with the basketball and eyeing the hoop. Kurtz shoots and hits. 13 for Brandon Kurtz. One more shot coming for the senior from Bakersfield, California, and a timeout. SMU. 58.1 seconds remaining in double overtime. Tulsa 74-70.
And Bruce, we're right back in the situation we were at the end of the game and at the end of the first overtime. Whether he hits the free throw or not, you've got one great defensive stand to make. You've got to go back down and make it, and then you've got to come back and either get fouled, but don't turn the ball over. You got a 2-possession game, so you've got to really suck it up on the defensive end one more time. And we've said that how many times? About 3.
Oh, yeah.
I think, but it's come to that. But both of these teams are very, very tired.
Yes, and for the Hurricane, boy, what an effort. It looked dank. I mean, it looked dark at the end of regulation, and Tulsa found a way to tie it. Tony Hurd with a corner jumper to send it into the first overtime. Second overtime, it's SMU that comes from behind, and now here in the first overtime, SMU comes from behind, and now Tulsa in the second overtime, the Hurricane with a 4-point lead.
But to have 4 players with 4 fouls, all 4 in the game at the same time, and play almost a complete overtime period, play 4 minutes, you might say, and not get one of them out of the game. That's incredible.
Here's Brandon Kurtz to the line for one more free throw. He has been big tonight for Tulsa. Kurtz looks, he shoots, and rolls it around and in. 14 for Brandon Kurtz, 75-70 TU. Inbounds play, Hancock comes down with it. Into the forecourt on the right side. Hancock with the basketball. Hancock yo-yo dribble. Down low on the right block, getting it to Floyd. Turn, shoots, had his shot blocked, it's loose. It's grabbed by Tony Hurd. Hurd down court going for the layup, and he got fouled by Floyd. 2 free throws coming for Hurd with 44.2 seconds left. Some of the TU fans on the far side corner starting to celebrate. Celebrating a 5-point lead, but you can't celebrate a championship yet. There's still 44.2 remaining.
You know, Coach Self, I don't think wanted him to try to make that shot or draw the foul. I think he wanted just to pull it on out and work it because it's a 2-possession game. Then they're going to foul you, but you're going to kill about 5, 6, maybe 10 seconds in the process.
Tony Hurd with 2 free throws. First one, good. It's still a 2-possession game at 76-70. This is the big shot here, JV. You make it a 3-possession game.
This is the big one, and you just have to have respect for this team, Bruce, the way they pull for one another. Eric Coley goes up and gives him a great big round of confidence.
Second free throw, swish. 19 for Hurd, ties his career high. 77-70 Tulsa. Largest lead of the game for the Hurricane. Left side, Ross. Ross outside left. Now out front to Woods. Woods fakes, now drives, fires a 3. It's short, no good. And the rebound, Coley as he tipped it to Hill. Hill is fouled by Woods with 29.4 seconds left. 7-point lead for the Hurricane. And more free throws for Tulsa.
Well, they're not celebrating, Bruce, but they are smiling. And
yes.
Again, I want to say something, Bruce. Throughout this double overtime and the end of the game, these kids have stayed together. Not playing well, but they have stayed together, and that's so important.
Marcus Hill with 2 free throws, and not once during that bad period when Tulsa was turning it over a lot did you see any finger pointing or frowning faces and any of that. Free throw good by Hill. Hill with 8, and the Hurricane now inching closer to an outright Western Athletic Conference championship. 78-70 Hurricane. 29.4 seconds left. Great effort by SMU. and a gutsy effort by the Hurricane.
You think this put about 2 years of age on the coaching staff?
I think so. Second free throw rattles in for Hill. 9-point lead, Tulsa. Here comes Hancock across the half-court line right side. Hancock, yo-yo dribble. He'll penetrate into the lane. 10-footer on the way. It's an air bank. Rebound Davis. Lay it up and in. With 19.3 seconds left, SMU calls time. 79-72, TU. 19.3 seconds left.
Well, you always say the mark of a good team is a team that can win and win a tough game on the road when you don't play as well as you think you're capable of playing. And I don't think anyone would disagree, Bruce, that TU, this has not been one of their vintage games.
No, and I think if you were to talk to Bill Self, he may think that it, through 40 minutes or through 38 minutes, he might have been really disappointed with this performance in terms of the overall, because this team has played so darn well. Even a game like this where they're in it, you could see Coach Self saying that this may have been one of our worst performances.
Well, I think it was as far as controlling the basketball was concerned, because it was so uncharacteristic to see the turnovers that came tonight, but they've overcome them. And again, that's the quality of a good team, when you overcome your weaknesses in a particular game or shortcomings.
And here's the inbounds play for TU. Coley gets it into Kurtz. Kurtz into the forecourt, got fouled with 17.1 seconds remaining. And again, don't put the trophy on the mantle yet. Funny things can happen. I think you told me you saw a 7-point lead evaporate in like 11 seconds, didn't you, one time?
8 seconds.
8 seconds. Wow.
And there was no 3-point shot. I mean, it can happen. I mean, you just have to sit down and make up a story as to how, but it actually happened, and it happens on all levels.
Kurtz to the free throw line to shoot 2.
But I don't think it's going to happen tonight.
I was going to say, don't think it'll happen this evening. Free throw in and out, no good. One more shot coming for Brandon Kurtz, who hit a big free throw to tie the game at 69. That sent it into the second overtime.
Really needs to hit this one and pretty much make it a 3-possession situation.
63-63 at the end of the first, at the end of regulation. 69-69 at the end of the first overtime. And it's 79-72 now. Free throw, good. Kurtz hits 1 of 2, has 15, and the Hurricane up 80-72. Here comes Woods. Woods angling left, pulls up, gets it off now to Anderson, fires a 3 and hits it with 11.4 seconds remaining. Anthony Anderson hits a 3 and a timeout by SMU. 11.4 seconds left. Don't go away, folks. It's 80-75 Hurricane. 11.4 seconds left, and as we mentioned, things can get strange. Tulsa has got to get the ball in, get it in a hurry, and make sure that they make a free throw or 2.
Here's a guy hitting a 3-point shot for you with less than 15 seconds in OT. He's averaging less than 2 points a game, 1 point a game, and he shot that in like he has done it regularly.
11.4 seconds left.
This has been this has been a game you couldn't get a handle on in any direction, could you?
Nope. It was a difficult game to handicap, a difficult game, especially with all the conflicting emotions going on. Tulsa trying to win the outright. SMU losing on Monday, but still knowing their backs were to the wall. You didn't know how either team was going to react.
And a crowd that has just been unbelievable. And right the last 5 minutes here and the timeouts while the SMU people are leaving. But it has been a remarkable evening.
Inbounds play, Coley. Coley gets it into Shelton. Shelton in the backcourt gets fouled by Davis with 10.2 seconds remaining. And Shelton will go to the line. 10.2 seconds left, 80-75. TU ahead, and you see Woods and Hurd were kind of talking with each other, arm around each other, and I think it was just kind of some friendly banter going on, but not all the words maybe were friendly.
Well, I think they were basically, Bruce. I think it's two warriors respecting the other's ability.
Here's Shelton to the free throw line. He will shoot 2. He has 20 in the game. Shot on the way and good. David Shelton with 21 for the Hurricane. 10.2 seconds left. 10.2 seconds separating Tulsa from an outright WAC championship. One more shot. 81-75 TU. Shot on the way, in and out, no good. And the rebound, Davis. Here goes Davis down court on the right side. Davis angling right. 5 seconds left into the right-hand corner. Three-pointer on the way. Good by Ross with 2.8 seconds left and a 3-point ball game. And Coley will inbound, and an immediate foul called with no inbound play with 2.8 seconds left. It's 81-78. And folks, as we mentioned, Anything can happen.
It could happen again. You have to have one free throw here.
Yep. 81-78 as Woods has fouled out of the game. And Tulsa will have a free throw shooter. I'm not sure, is it going to be Hurd or Shelton? They're both out by the free throw line. I think it may be Tony, who will go to the line and shoot 2.
Bruce, you want to tell your inside people like Coley and Kurtz who are inside here, if the shot is missed, don't try to grab it and foul. Just tip it. Just tip it up in the air, and the horn will go before they can do anything.
Hurd's free throw, good. 82-78 Tulsa, and Hurd with a new career-high 20. And what a time to have it for the senior from Oklahoma City, John Marshall. One more shot for T. Hurd on the way. Good. He hit a pair, and a timeout called. I think Tulsa wanted to call a timeout just to make sure, and now Bill Self, head coach, waves it off. 2.8 seconds left. 83-78 Hurricane. Brower has checked in along with Nabity for SMU. They will throw it in with 2.8 seconds left. TU leading 83-78. Brower with the long high pass down court. It'll be tipped by Shelton and loose. It's grabbed by Hurd. Hurd flings it high in the air and the buzzer goes off. And the University of Tulsa has won the Western Athletic Conference Championship outright with an absolutely thrilling double overtime win over the SMU Mustangs, 83-78 in Dallas, Texas. What a game, folks. TU 27-3, and that ties the all-time record for wins in a year for the Hurricane. And 12-2 in the league, the champions of the WAC.
And Bruce, the TU fans are standing. The TU players are waving to them. This is a great love affair between the basketball fans of Tulsa and this basketball team.
No question about it. It's over. TU WAC champs, 83-78 over SMU. We'll be back with our post-game show after this timeout. This is TU basketball.